PG-13.
This movie is excellent on every level possible.
This is a beautiful movie with great performances in it.
Images from this film stay in my mind.
I think it's just almost like a perfect movie.
It is definitely an essential.
East of Eden, 1955.
Every performance in this film is so well done.
This movie makes you want to see more James Dean. It's just too bad we didn't have more James Dean to see.
But to me, it's Julie Harris's performance. It's exquisite.
This is one of those movies that I take for granted, and then I see it again, and I realize how really engrossing it is.
I'm gonna go away. I'm gonna take that money with me, and I think I'll start me a little business. Just like my mother did.
What do you know about your mother?
I know where she is, I know what she is, and I know why she left you. Couldn't stand it. You didn't really love her any more than you do me. Because your goodness, your rightness, you never gave either one of us an inch, ever, for what you thought was right. You kept on forgiving us. You never really loved us.
During the course of this session of The Essentials, we talk about another film that you said that when we first mentioned the film and we were going to talk about it, you'd seen it so much you thought, well, I really don't want to go through that again and everything. Then you saw the film, and it really mesmerized you again. Well, I feel that way about East of Eden, that it kind of tends to be kind of a ho-hum thing for me. Then I see it. And again, when you go scene by scene through it all and live with these people, it just grabs you, and it's so interesting, and it's so well done.
Yes.
But this is very much your actor studio.
Well, yes, this is,
and this is a real actor studio movie.
I suggest that this is an essential, whether you've seen it 400 times or never before. I mean, certainly this is, in all the movies we've been watching as the essentials, you know, really illustrate the acting styles at the time that they were made. The performances are so intricate and complicated, and you know, you have to talk about James Dean, even though I think it's a battle as to which performance is most interesting in this film, because I think Julie's is so solid and so good. But James Dean, what an interesting persona he was. A very short-lived career, because he died so young. We don't have a lot of examples of his work, really.
Do you think he was a great actor?
I think probably of the James Dean lovers, I'm not one of the great ones. I have some problems with his work, but I didn't have enough examples to really know what I felt. I think he was a talented actor. He was challenging the era. I loved his physicality, you know, his movement, his use of his body, and living in his body.
It should be, Aaron. You finished?
But I do know that this was the first film he really shot, even though you would think that Rebel Without a Cause was, but they were...
that came out there.
That came out after this. And when you look at both of them, if you look at both of them next to each other, you see very much the same body behavior of his rolling his head on the wall that he does, this you know, deep interior angst that's manifesting itself in his body.
Cow!
And I wonder how he would have moved out of that. You know, you see in Giant, he does to a degree, but this is certainly a film to watch if you're interested in studying and looking at how acting on film changed. And Kazan's brilliant, brilliant directing of actors. And so many of these actors that you will see are students of the Actors Studio Group Theater, The Method with Joe Van Fleet, Julie Harris. I think Julie's work is just marvelous.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think I'm really bad. Sometimes I don't know what to think.
She was a great actress.
She was
no doubt about it.
Great actress.
On stage as well.
Certainly on stage, but she's wonderful in this movie.
Absolutely.
And how she works with him, how she works with the problematic actor that I understand that he was. How you watch her in his face, you know, and that's what the character was doing anyway, you know, and it's an interesting relationship that the two of them have.
Yes, and she got so little credit for it.
Yeah, she got very
In
little,
this.
little credit for it.
Well, let's see the film. Here it is. Here's one of the films that certainly helped turn James Dean into a genuine movie icon. 1955, East of Eden.